So the power triangle is a really cool concept from the book 80/20 Sales Marketing by Perry Marshall. It's a great concept to kind of help you understand how a successful business works, and so you can apply it to yours, so you can actually make a profitable business, so you can afford to run it and offer great value to your customers. So let's look at the actual power triangle and how it relates to business. So it has these key areas. So I've already divided it up, and in each one we have one thing. So that's a T. Hopefully you can see this on the screen. And then here we have a C, and here we have an E. And then in the middle we have 80, 20. And the last thing is T, links to C, links to E, and that links back to T. So what does this mean? What do the letters actually mean? Well, T stands for traffic. And traffic means just people, so eyes and ears, people listening to what you have to say. C stands for conversion. So that's getting a desired outcome from that traffic. So we'll come to some examples of that in a minute. And then E is economics, so getting value out of that transaction. So let me give you a couple of examples so you kind of understand how this applies. So T could be getting leads, so getting people who are interested in your product. So T is traffic. And then converting those interested leads is the conversion. So you're going to take them from just people out there to maybe on your email list, could be a conversion. And then the economics is you give them a free report, say, or a free program or plan in return for their email address. The economics has to work for you. So the key is you've got to get the right traffic, convert them with the right offer, so they're actually interested in what you have, so you can get what you want economically out of it. So you need to make sure this part offers you enough value, so maybe you have the email address for the email list, and offers them enough value to actually convert. And this is the kind of one that a lot of people miss out on, is the economic side of things. So you've got to make sure it works financially and viably for you, because a lot of people could run Facebook ads, so you get traffic through Facebook, you convert them by clicking on the ad, and then the economics is you give them something in return for that. So maybe you collect their email address using a Facebook lead ad. But the problem is a lot of people don't get this bit right. So the cost of the Facebook ad could be absolutely huge. You could be paying £50 per person, but you only actually generate, let's say, £50 per customer. But not everyone's going to turn into a customer. So that doesn't work. So what really you need to realize with your business and make sure it works is this economic bit works out, so that say you actually need to pay 30p per lead because you know you convert, let's say, 1% of every person you pay for through this cycle for adverts to actually being a paying customer. So that means 1 in 100 becomes a paying customer. You've just got to make sure that works out, so then you're going to actually make a profit, because you only pay 30p for lead, you pay £30 per 100 leads. And that means that each customer you get from 1% conversion rate is worth £100, then you're kind of making £70 per customer. So the economics make sense. But if alternatively you're paying £50 per lead and only 1% of your leads converts to a customer, then what's happening there? You're going to pay £50 a lead. So you need 100 leads to actually get a customer, because only 1% converts. So you're going to be paying 50 times 100, so £5,000 for leads, and you're only going to be making, let's say, £100 on average per customer. So it doesn't work out. So you've got to make sure this cycle works out. But the cool thing about this model, and one of the most important things, is you could break each area down into smaller things, because you could look at your whole business model and just say traffic is women aged 30 to 45 out there, conversion is getting them on my email list, and economics is I give them, or conversion even, let's go high level, conversion is them signing up to my program, and economics is them paying me £50 a month for my program. But there's loads of smaller elements in your business where you can apply this same thing. So each element then has the same thing. So then this has a T, a C, and an E. And then if we really did drill down further, so this could be another triangle, doesn't really look like one, then each of these T, C, and E's can also have another T, C, and E, and you can look at the traffic, conversion, and economics there. So let's look at the first one. If we broke this T down, just getting people out there, the first thing could be about getting traffic to your website, but you can break this down into smaller steps again. So Traffic could be literally traffic to your homepage. Conversion could be getting them to click on whatever link it is on your homepage. And the economics is you send them a free report or you give them a good article. Let's say they go to your blog. So traffic is traffic to your homepage. Conversion is they click on the blog link or your latest article. And economics is you offer them loads of value through that article and they are kind of a bit more bought into you and more interested in learning more about you. So that could be one transaction. And then the next transaction could be they've read the blog article. It's given them lots of value. So there's traffic reading the blog article and it converts them to your email list with a kind of a box at the bottom that says want more like this, sign up here. And then the economics is you say sign up here for my free report and you give them the free report in return for the email address. So there's always an economic transaction going on there. And the key thing again is to not offer too much value. So if you said give me your email address and I'll give you £10,000, the economics doesn't add up. Or if you say give me your email address and you give them the product that you want to sell for £5,000, again the economics doesn't add up because then they're going to come to buying your product and say I've already got it. This was free. It's not worth £5,000. So the economics at each time has to make sense, and that's kind of the key thing here. And as always, the reason 80-20 is in the middle is you want to always apply the 80-20 marketing rules at every stage. So you get 80% of your results from 20% of the actions. So every time you want to distill everything you're doing and kind of think of 80-20 and think, I'm not going to focus on getting all the customers out there. I'm going to focus on getting just this kind of customer that I know I can really offer value to and focus on them. And then I'm going to focus all my marketing on that rather than trying to write marketing copy for everybody out there. That's just one example of applying 80-20. So think about the power triangle at every kind of stage of your business. And the cool thing you can do with this as well is you can begin at the end. So you can kind of look at the outcome you want and then you can kind of work backwards to actually getting traffic for that outcome. So say you want, at the end, you want women on your program paying you £50 a month for fitness coaching. That's just an example because that's kind of what we do. Then you can go, well, how do I convert them? Because if you want to have them paying £50 a month, you need to have converted them first. So the conversion might be you need them on your email list so you can then send them daily email, which will then convert them to the sale. So okay, I need to create a daily email list. I need to start emailing daily. And then traffic is how do you get people on that daily email list? How do you get people's eyes and ears in that email list? Well, I'm going to have to start a website where I convert people to my email list, or I'm going to have to put some Facebook ads up that then convert people to my email list in return for a free product, free report, something like that. So that's the power of the power triangle. I didn't mean to say it like that, but you kind of get what I mean. The power triangle, it can be broken down into these small stages, so you can analyze every step of your business, every stage of your business, work through it backwards. So I know the arrows are going this way, but actually work through it backwards to work out how you get the desired result you want and what you need to actually do that, and make sure it makes economic sense.